In this video, I'm playing a 5-point match against XG and analyzing it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, so I can work on that. I appreciate your super thanks. These small donations help me continue to create the high-quality content that you enjoy. And with the membership feature, you can get exclusive access to the most popular videos. My book, Backgammon, Backgammon Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. And if you're interested in the lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. Again, I'm playing a 5-point match on against XG on a beautiful FTH board. The XG board is made by Rain. He makes beautiful XG boards. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. This is the one that was used in the Los Angeles Open. I'm playing the white checkers at the bottom, XG, the black checkers at the top. And here we go. 3-1 is a standard. Just make the 5-point. That's the best opening roll. 6-2 splits. With the 4-2, I'm going to come down and hit. I could also make this point. It does make a 3-point board, but it leaves a direct shot with ones as well as 5-2. And anytime you have a superior board, in general, you want to create a hitting exchange because you're the favorite. Okay, 4-1. Hit back. 6-2 is going to hit here. Oh, it hits here. Okay. I think I would have hit there. Double 6, dance. Okay. 6-4. Okay, so there's the 4, and here's the 6. 6-5 doesn't come in. 4-1. Okay, so here's the 1. Now, I can hit loose here, but I only have 8 checkers in the zone. It does put a second checker on the bar. What are the alternatives? I can step up, and that kind of goes under the gun. Good 6s from the bar. Or I can come down here, which I don't love stripping the midpoint when you have so many checkers back. Even though I do have this anchor on the 21, this one, I think I just like, let me see. I think I like this one. So we'll see. The second checker on the bar, I think, is the reason. 4-3 comes in with both. Okay, so now 5-3. What are the options? I could do something like this and come out. The key thing here is there are 2 checkers back. I have a blot on my board. I could do something like this to hit and cover one, or I can come out here, or I can come down here. If I do this, I don't have a lot of material to continue the attack. And if I come here, that kind of pushes these a little bit forward, and these ones get a little disconnected. I can go here. That leaves the blot. I think this is probably the best, but we'll see in the analysis. Double 2 dances. Okay, so now I have a 2 to cover, but I have a lot of work to do elsewhere. I have a 3-point board against a 2-point board. There are a lot of gammons. When there are a lot of gammons, you can double more aggressively at 5-away, 5-away, because a double gammon gets you to Crawford game. I think there's just too much to do on the other side. I'll take a roll here. 5-4. Okay, so now I'm able to cover. Okay, 4-1 comes in and out. So now I can hit with 6s, with 7s, with 10s, but not double 5s, so that doesn't give me anything more than the 6s. So that's 17 numbers plus 5, 2, and 4, 3, 21 numbers. I am like a little bit behind in the race, but the 21 numbers is pretty good because I have a 4-point board against a 2-point board, and it's a pretty pure board. I have the rack plus the 2-point. So I think I could double this one. Okay, 5-4. I can't hit one of these, but I can hit loose. And that one disconnects the back checkers. So that's with the 5. And then the 4, maybe I go here, although this doesn't really provide a direct cover. Gives good 2s from the bar. I really need to get things moving from the back, so I think I do this one. 5-1 comes in and hits, and 5 comes down. Okay, 4-2. So I think I come in with the 2 so I can anchor up here with the 4. 5-3 tidies up. Okay, 4-2. So I can play 2 off here, which I don't really want to do. If I play the 2 here, I have an awkward 4 like that. I could just bring 2 down and hope to contain. These aren't too far back, so it's not as big a deal not having the midpoint. Don't really want to leave a direct shot. Try to contain. Okay, so now I need a 1, double 6. It does not hit. So I think I just maintain some connectivity here. Okay, looking for a 4 to hit. So there's the 4 and 3. I'll anchor up. 2-1 comes in and hits again. 4-2. Just want to hit, hoping black dances. Okay, not yet. Okay, 3-1. So that's the 1 and the 3 like that. Okay. So I can play like this. I can play like this. This has 3s and 3s. I can play this and find a 2. I can make the ace point. I don't really like making the ace point. This one's nice because it provides some mobility, but I don't really like these checkers that are ready to hit. This at least duplicates the 3s, and if I'm hit here, it's not a big deal because I still have these anchors and can recirculate. Okay, double 4. It's that way. Okay, so I'll come in low, maintaining contact. Now a double. So the take point for a redouble at 5-way is elevated. There are, well, a decent amount of gammons here because I have 5 checkers back, but I have these 2 anchors that blocks things pretty decently. With this gap here, I think I may be able to take this one. All right, double 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Covers perfectly. Okay, so now things are getting a little awkward. All right, so I can play 5 and then 1, or I can keep the board. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like this better. Okay. Double 2. So I don't think I want to be attacked in the board. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2-1. I'm going to try to save a 6. 2-1 again. Here's a shot. Okay. So I'm going to close the board. Play there. Alternatively, I could do the amoeba split, but there are a lot of pick and pass numbers that way. I could just do this. That was a great roll. 2. I'm going to save the gammon now. So now I'm just going to maximize crossovers. I think I want to be on the same point. So that saved the gammon. All right, 6-4. So now it's the Crawford game, 5 away, 1 away Crawford. So when you're in an odd away score at the Crawford game, you don't need gammons. So you make like the DMP play, which is like this. Alternatively, I could split. I think this might be a little bit better. 6-5. Now I'm ahead by 10 pips. Now I'm down by 6 pips. Now I'm ahead by 18. Okay. So now I'm looking to just race and bring things home. So I'm trying to bear in onto the high points as much as possible. Don't want to put that gap, don't want to create a gap there. 6-2, See, the problem with having checkers on the 7 and the 8 is they're in deep. So I could do that, but I think this might be a little better. Fill in that semi-gap on the 4 point, 4, 1, 2, and down. Now, miss with 3s and 2s, but that fills things in and it spreads things out. I could also do this, miss with 2s and 1s. I think I'll just spread this way. 5, 2. How about that one? Now I'll analyze it. Okay, so every time I play a match against XG, I like to go through it, go through all of my moves, make sure I got the right answers for the right reasons. And if I got something wrong, hopefully I can learn from it. So I put these arrows because people find that easier to see. So with the 3-1, it's the standard, just making the 5 point. And then the 4-2, yeah, you see here, I don't want to make that 2 point there, that 4 point there. I don't know what would make this right. So what I do is I copy it and I paste it onto another board. And let's say I had something like this. Now it's still right, but it's not quite as big a blunder. Okay, so this is a 263 and this is only an 89 error. Now let's say I'm ahead more in the race. What if I do this? Now it's close. Oh, there's also this that I could hit here. So what if I'm ahead even more? Now it's close. And what if I'm ahead even more? So yeah, now it's make the 4 point. More bigger lead in the race, and then the extra spares, 2 spares on both allow me to do that nicely. Okay. Then the 4-1 just come in and hit. Okay. Double 6 I couldn't move, and the 6-4 was clear to come in and hit. Okay, so this is the one that I was thinking about, and I was looking at this. I wanted to get a second checker on the bar, but it turns out this is the best play. I guess you don't want to be hit. The hits are too costly. So this is the top play, and it results in this position. Okay, and this is the play I made, the selected play, and it results in this position. So 2 checkers on the bar, and then there's only 8 in the zone, and there's a blot in the board. This is the dice distribution for this play. So on the upper left is an equity heat map for play A, the top play. And this shows my resulting equity after each of the opponent's next 36 rolls. So for example, the cell on the upper left is after the opponent rolls double 1, then 2-1, 3-1, and so forth, and an average column on the right. And on the upper right is the exact same thing for the selected play. And these are all on the same scale, so blue is good and red is bad. Of course, when the opponent dances with the double 5, double 6, or 6-5 here, it's good on both. But the difference here is the 2s. So you see the 2s are really red here. They're not so bad here. The panel on the lower left is the difference heat map. So it takes a value from a given cell on the upper right and subtracts that from the value in the corresponding cell on the upper left. So it gives you the swing rolls. And you see these blues. Blue favors play A. So all the 2s, 5-2, 2-1, 3-2, 4-2, all these twos that hit are big swings in favor of play A. So this one shows how they're played, and you can see like all these twos are just basically when you get hit, 5, 2, 2, 1, all these ones, and that's a big swing here. And this one shows the cube impact. So basically, it shows when the cube is more favorable to me, the presence of the cube. So when I'm going to be able to make more use of the cube, having a profitable or efficient double. And you see, when you do the twos, that gives me a little bit more value of having access to the cube. And this is the second roll heat map. This is just like the other one, but this shows my rolls next after my opponent rolls. And you see, most of my rolls are much better after this one. So let's go back and look. So this is the resulting position after the play I selected, hitting here. Now, basically, I'm going to have to roll a 4 to cover. However, after here, I don't have to cover. So I'm able to use my dice to hit, to anchor, to do other things. So I have a lot more good rolls. Okay. And then what can I do to change it? So let's go here. What if there's like another blot here? Let's move this there. Now, oh, it's 4-1 you can hit there. So, okay, so we don't want to do that one. Want to do like, what if there's a blot here? Now what happens is this becomes a top play, hitting like this, because even if he comes in, I have good sixes from the bar, and if he misses, I have some good rolls to kind of hit elsewhere. Okay, so modifying the position helps you understand that too. Okay, so then it was the 5-3. Yeah, this wasn't, I guess it was easier than I thought. Let's look at all the top 3 plays. Oh yeah, and this is the one I was looking at. This doesn't really do anything. There was a 13-5 option, which was a blunder. And this one resulting in this position, I didn't like that. You might as well just make the pure one and leave a single blot. Yeah. So that turns out to be right. Very good. And then the 5-4 was a good roll because I could cover. And this was the doubling decision. Okay, so here I'm winning 63% of the time with 34% gammons to only 9% gammon losses. So this is a one-way gammonish position. I am winning a lot of gammons here. So the gammon value on a 2 cube at 5-away, 5-away is elevated. So I like to look at these things, and let's look at it at different scores. Starting for money, you see it's still a double, but it's worth less. This is 784, and at the score it's 850 millipoints. It's a 179 error not to double here, and for money it's only a 150 error. Okay, so let's look at other scores. So let's say it's 5-away, 4-away. Stronger, because you can get to the Crawford game. What about a 5-away, 3-away? Now it's a pass. And a 5-away, 2-away, it must be a pass. Okay, so what about the 4-away scores? At 4-away, 5-away, you can double even more aggressively because a double gammon wins the match. So that makes it a pass. And same at 4-away, 4-away, the gammon value on a 2 cube is higher. So that's a pass. At 4-away, 3-away, and 4-away, 2-away, it's certainly a pass. So that was 4-away, 3-away. This is 4-away, 2-away. What about the 3-away scores? 3-away, 5-away. You're winning a lot of gammon. So but look at this. It's like a big blunder to double here at 3-away, 5-away. You get 1 point of overage. Still at 3-away, 4-away, it's also a blunder. And at 3-away, 3-away, now you can double. And now it's a strong double. And at 3-away, 2-away, it's a pass. And at the two-away scores, of course, you don't want to double here. Okay, it's a blunder double. Yeah, you just want to go for an undoubled gammon when you're at the two-away scores. All right, so let's continue. And then this was the 5-4, just hitting and then coming up. Okay. Then 4-2, come in low and anchor up. And the 4-2, yeah, no real reasonable good option. So I had to bring 2 down. And the double 6, looks like this was close with this one. You know, this one keeps a little bit more contact because of this, but these are disconnected. Okay, those are close. Virtually tied. 4-3 was good. And then the 4-2 come in and hit. And the 3-1, just anchor up. 3-2, yeah, so yeah, the 2015 was close, but this is the right idea. Duplicates the threes, keeps things back. Kind of what you want to do in these types of positions. 4-2, just come in on the 2 and come up. And here's the redouble. Turns out to be not a redouble. Black is winning some more gammons, but not that many more. And I have a high winning percentage. So let's see here. The take point for a live cube at a redouble at 5-way is 27%. Okay, here I have 31%, so pretty comfortable. The double 5, oh wow, it liked this. I guess it wanted me to keep this one back here. When I do this, now he can play behind much more easily. Okay, so this loses fewer gammons, but doesn't win quite as much because you don't keep that goalkeeper back. Okay, and then the 5-1 was just coming out, and the double 2. These were virtually tied. Matter 2-1, just stay back, and the 2-1 here. Okay, it liked coming out here. Guess there are too many pick and pass numbers. 2-1, double 2, double 1, 5-2, and 6-2. Okay, those just win the gammons. Yeah, that'll lose the match. Okay. And then the 6-1 wanted to make the board. Okay. Then there was a double 2. Then I had to run with one of them. 5-2 just comes in. 4-1 comes out. 5-2. And then I save the gammon. Okay. Then the second game, 6-4 was just run, and the split was tied. And then 6-5, this was a pretty straightforward game. Just bring everything down. 5-2, I was ahead in the race. Just bring down, and 4-2. This was tied. Okay. And 6-4. These are small little technical things that are not so important. 6-2, and this is just kind of like a Baron technique. You see all of these are very close. And then what happens is the race start losing in the race. 6-2, yeah, this is the one where I'm supposed to fill in the semi gap on the 4 points. The 4-1, 5-2. Okay, and then this is straightforward bear off. And what else? There was one. Here. 5 off, 4-2, resulting in this position. As opposed to this. Okay, so here if I roll a 3, it goes to the ace point. Here. Oh, okay. So like here, 3-2 leaves 2 checkers. But here I can't leave. So misses with 5s, 4s, and 3s. So like a 5-4 will take off, 5-3 and 4-3 will bear off a checker. Everything will get off at least one checker. Whereas here, 3-2 will miss. Okay, so that's the way you want to think about it. I have 3 checkers. I want to be able to take off at least one checker next time. So here, there are no rolls that leave 3 checkers. All the 2s, all the 1s, all the 6s. So basically, you're looking at combinations of 5s, 4s, and 3s. So if I roll a 5, I'm going to go here, and then with the other half of the number, I'm going to bear off. And then with a 4, it's the same thing. Okay, and then the 3, it's the same thing. Here, there's the 3-2 miss. Okay. And then what happened here? 3-2, and then it was the double 6. Okay, so that was a 5-point match against XG. It was interesting. I learned some things. Some of those errors. Didn't want to leave that shot by hitting loose on the 2 points, and the doubling decisions were good. Other than that, it was a pretty straightforward game. But that's what I like to do whenever I play a match. Learn from it and analyze it. A match that you don't analyze is a missed opportunity to learn. So that was a 5-point match against XG. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below and what you'd like to see in future videos so I can work on that. I appreciate your super thanks. These small donations help me continue to create the high quality content that you enjoy. And with the membership feature, you can get exclusive access to the most popular videos. Again, my book, Backgammon, Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is in the description. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. And until then, keep rolling your dice.